Oh Lord have mercy, 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 Mr. People. Me tired to say, but I promise you guys that every week I'll be uploading something that you can learn from, something where you can look in yourself and say, boy, say a true share talk. Oh, I'm a realist, them there who are gone. It's your number one sensible specialist popping in to say, hello, how you doing? I'm tired, so I don't know how to do this. Powder puff, powder puff. Oh, that puff. Yeah, well, I forget the face looking a little bit, you know what I mean? Can't come and look hagga and suck. A girl named Royal Cleopatra, you know what I mean? The girl wise up, wake up and smell the coffee and is here to tell you that you too can do it. Self-worth, you have some people who really don't love themselves, and man take them for menke, man take them for tufenge. I mean, when you fall in that trap, so today we're going to talk about these things of women who don't love themselves, and men know women who don't love themselves. Trust me, there are so many cues. So you never know. Yeah, man, the man them really know when you don't love yourself. Because, we go through a whole of things as women, we're born for bear it. We're born for beer from Adam and Eve days. Yeah, it's because the one Eve did just licky and just answer. She make her fear go through a whole heap of things. But yeah, man, the man them really know in time when we love ourselves, yeah. And them know when we insecure and them just pray upon we and them just know how to just sliding like the snake and just, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, them try to butter it up. Hey, butter it up like chiffon butter. But what we gonna do about that? Them get in them little corner where them want we. And man, in a right still, me think say if you take care of a woman, when you find a woman like that, me feel say if you take care of them and channel them back on the way to realizing who they are. Yes, so when you find now women who don't love themselves, them tend to attract some men who really and truly another type of man they did make for them just because them not value themselves. It's like them now have no self-worth, them not feel like them worthy, them now have no value in themselves. So she allow herself to just fall for any little thing, devaluing herself, you know what I mean? And she may pick lovers that will come and go like a room for rent, apply within kind of thing. And I'm sure she feel dirty. She feel like a used mat. You come and you go somebody yard and you see the mat and you wipe your foot and you just wipe off the mud. Because what she wants love. She's seeking for love. And as I said, and you've heard a lot of times that women especially, we go searching for love in the wrong places, and it's all because of self-worth and not loving in ourselves, Yeah, man. And what happened now, a woman like that will be abused easily and should be willing to forgive the abuser quickly, not realizing that, hey baby girl, this is not the way. You understand? So she easily swept off her feet. So when the charmers them come in, just like the snake we heard was so conniving and trick Eve. So that's what happened to the charmers and the players them come now to play them game. So because this woman is seeking love and seeking romance and all of these things, them take this advantage of her. So a man really know what kind of woman them a look for most times are these weak women who don't love themselves. And there are so many cues that a woman don't love herself. She fear, she's very fearful. Firm and sturdy like me that stand up strong and say, oh yeah, do. But no matter what, sometimes we do fall. Yeah, so that's a woman who doesn't treasure herself. So what you will find that she may even starve herself as well. So not just overeating, she may even starve herself to look thin, start to buy all the designer clothing to feel like she's a part of the Big Bang Theory kind of thing. She's a part of everybody who is up there going out being flashy. And also on the other side, she may put her children, if she's someone who has children, she may put the children first, not buying anything for herself, not pampering herself or her appearance. So what happens now, these women, they just don't love themselves. They settle for leftovers from others. That's crazy. They say hurtful things to themselves all day long, like they're not worth it. They never take vacation. To be honest, they never even take a vacation. They settle for someone who don't love them in relationships, and they fall for anything. They let fear stop them from doing anything to change their lives. Mm-hmm. These are women who don't treasure themselves and feel that they don't have any power. And they're very, very fearful, easily triggered, easily ready to break down and cry because they feel like they don't have any power. They're so fearful and they always make excuses. They don't have that urgency and that boldness to step forward and to stand up for themselves or even make decisions for themselves. They believe that they can't get a break, and most times what happens, they start to envy other people and people who don't settle, and they will even start saying a lot of bad things too about themselves and about these people that they're envying, people who decide to stand up and say, look, I'm not settling for that. So we're going to share some steps that can help these women to change their mindset, change their thought pattern, and let them know that they need to love themselves. But first, we have to find out what are the underlying issues that are affecting these women. And for the records, let me just say this, that self-love doesn't happen overnight. It not just comes to abracadabra braps. No, man. I hope you guys are listening to me now. You are my realists. We're here as a family to grow together. And you know what? Time out. If you've not yet hit that subscribe button, I want you to do that right now. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you're following me. Hit the bell, the notification bell, so that you stay abreast and stay in the mix and always get the scoop. You understand? Make sure that you do that and share, like, and comment. We're here to read the comments and to provide it. There's no time to have no fear when you come here. So when you come in that space here, we are family. We talk real issues. We not put on, we not take off raw as raw can be, unfiltered, undiluted. We're gonna be ourselves. Yet, can we be ourselves? I talk to one of my realists. Boy, it's not easy. I must say it is not easy. So I would recommend a very good therapist for someone who is facing the issue of not loving themselves, undervaluing themselves, and think that they're not worth anything, low self-esteem and all of that. But some of the things that we have to understand, that these people, they do have deep issues that came from past experiences that caused them to be in this predicament. It could be from childhood, they've experienced some sort of trauma, could be sexual abuse, molestation, and those negative experiences, they can affect their future self-worth. So we have to understand that. So let's not be quick to bash them. Let us try to help them and steer them the right way so that they can get the help and they can change their whole life, the whole world around them. Let's help them to understand that they can change, and once they change, their whole world around them will also change. Let's be patient with them. So men, if you find yourself in a relationship or loving someone who is not in that position yet where they are loving themselves, be patient with that person. Not to be quick to be crude and bashful. Let the person know that they're beautiful. Reassure them. All they need is just some reassurance. When they do something, let them know that you're proud of them, the job well done. And these are some of the things that they will stop for a moment and be like, oh, someone really, truly loves me. So I need to get myself together. You understand? And ladies, if you find yourself in that relationship, doesn't mean that you should end the relationship. Be perseverant and try to. Sometimes self-love, it keeps you lonely and bored. That's okay. But you know what? It keeps you out of a lot of BS, a lot of drama. It's okay. And I want you to know that you will find love when God says that you're ready. Because we have to be transparent and honest with ourselves. Sometimes we're not ready for this. So we have to equip ourselves and position ourselves to be ready. Do not settle because you're trying to fill a void, because you know what? It will cost you in the long run. And I'm telling you, this is coming from your royal girl, from someone who once had no idea what self-love, self-respect, or self-dignity was. And I took the accountability. I built on myself, and now I am a beast. The bare minimum, that won't cut it for me. I want you guys to stay tuned. Make sure you comment, you like, you share, and come back. I want you to come back. Don't just pass by. Come back if you feel that the information that is here.
Never give up easy, so me heart fi quick. Man fit on star, yeah, my born fi rich. Make my hungry days from rocks to rich. Bad comments and hard critics.